Wow, guys, simply mind blowing. Many of us, we are hoping that Devin Haney can get this fight with George Kambosos and settle this undisputed in a lightweight division finally once and for all. Well, Dan Rayfield appears to break a little bad news for some of us that's hoping just that. As he stated, Lomo fight is in discussion, as is Garcia. Both are on the table. The zone has no interest in Haney fight. Guys, you know what time it is. Let's talk about it. Yo, what up, guys? It's your boy T Dub Whatsblazing the sports. Yes, of course, I am back at it like a crack at it, giving you boxing geekers this work. Guys, like I said, I got the Twitter up. I'm going to show it to you guys. Dan Rayfield went to his Twitter. From what I'm looking at live time right now, it was about 13 hours ago. Lomo fighters in discussion. Who's with Top Rank, as well as Garcia, who's with Golden Boy under the zone. Both are on the table. The zone has no interest in the Haney fight. Guys, I gotta tell you right now, that right there is a simple what? Huh? Why? Right? To me, it's like, what do you mean there's no interest in Devin Haney fight? You invested millions in this guy. Millions. And even if you try to say you overpaid this guy, well, don't you think it's about time to pay off? Or you don't want to hit him get this mega fight and fight George Kambosos and finally get the payoff. He will be undisputed. That means Lomachenko would need to fight him. Ryan Garcia would need to fight him. Anybody going that Route 44, they would need to fight him. But you're saying that the zone is more interested in a Lomachenko? He's with Top Rank. So the zone has Ryan under their banner and Devin under their banner. But Lomachenko? That don't have anything to do with the zone. That would be on ESPN2 or whatever they want to do. But guys, listen, let me just jump right into it. All right, guys. So hopefully you guys can see this, but check this out, right? As you see, you can't see my pointer, but you can see something over there. Lomo fight is in discussion, as is Garcia. Both are on the table. The zone has no interest in Haney, which to me is crazy. Devin Haney is the only one that's consistent. Devin Haney is the only one that seems to do what he's going to say he's going to do. Ryan Garcia has had every excuse in the book. He is a true definition of woulda, coulda. If it was a fifth, right? Hand broke, mind problems, whatever, right? Whatever the reason is, legit or not, he found a way to pull out. Which a lot of you guys that are baby daddies now wish you was thinking like Ryan Garcia and pulled out. Sometimes you gotta know when to hold them. Sometimes you know when to fold them. Know when to walk away. Know when to run. No more fights in discussion. All right, so let's see. Somebody replies, says, it sounds like Kambosos wants nothing to do with Haney or Lomo, but instead will have a title defense in Australia against a non-top contender, Togo. I don't know what it is. It's promoted by Ludabella. Okay, this sounds like a tune-up fight for Garcia to then make the Kambosos fight. I still don't get it. I still don't get why this would even be good. If this happens, this would make Kambosos look very bad. I don't care what kind of stardom he thinks he's on, what kind of high he thinks he's on. He promised Australia nothing but big fights, right? He promised nothing but big fights. And if he don't give them a big fight, and be honest, Ryan Garcia, it's not that big fight. It's hard to get the guy in the ring. Every time Devin Haney talked about fighting somebody, he jumped in front of the bullet. When he wanted to get that smoke with Javier, he jumped in front of the bullet. To avoid Devin Haney, he talked about fighting Tank Davis. Talked about fighting Manny Pacquiao. Talked about fighting Jojo Diaz. None of those fights came. None of them. And Devin Haney had to pay Jojo Diaz more than what Ryan would have paid him. Just to get Jojo to commit. Let's see. Let's go up some. Let's go. Oh, what does this say down here? What is this? If there's a Kambosos Ryan Garcia fight later this year, De La Hoya said that if Kambosos Garcia is made, would be a Dazn pay-per-view event. The streaming service once pronounced pay-per-view was dead with this creation, but recently it has acknowledged that for the biggest fights on its platform, it may have to go to the pay-per-view route of an additional fee above the monthly or annual subscription package its customer buys. Oh my God. So you can be paying $20 a month, getting garbage fights, let's just saying 8 out of those months, paying for whatever, right? And then when you finally get a fight like Ryan Garcia versus George Kambosos, which all honesty, it's not pay-per-view, you know what? If that fight happens, please release those pay-per-view numbers. Please release them. Please. Let's just say I don't think those numbers are gonna be great. Let's just say I think Terrence Crawford number would be impressive to these numbers. But let's just see what happens. But let's go up. All right, let's see. And I'd add Lomo fight would be on ESPN platform. Garcia fight would be on Dazn, which I still don't understand why a Lomachenko fight. I don't get it. I don't get it. Lomachenko lost to what's Teofimo Lopez, right? And then he went on to fight two guys that fought Lopez. He, in my opinion, he hasn't even earned his way back up to get that title shot. In all honesty, I think Lomachenko probably should have tried to fight Devin Haney, but Devin Haney has the first fight to fight for the unified champion George Kambosos. That's just my opinion. It does sound like a whole lot of ducking going on. Listen, in this game they're playing, Devin Haney is the goose, and they would never say goose because they don't want that smoke. They're afraid. They say duck, 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 goose. That guy's going to catch him before they get back to that spot, and they ain't gonna never say goose. They gonna say duck, 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 duck. They'll say turk ducking before they say goose. But let's get it. What is this? What is this? What is this? Loma fight is discussing as Garcia both are on the zone. Has no interest in Haney fight. Okay, like again, man, that's so stupid to me. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Oh, snaps. George Kambosos Jr. 4 hours ago. What did he comment on? Okay, looks like Dan Rayford says, I agree Ed George Kambosos will fight anyone. Listen, man. George, I told my boy John. I said, John, I don't know, bro. I think your boy's trying to change his tunes, man. I think your boy's trying to change his tunes. He's talking about his emperor now. At first, he wanted to fight Devin Haney. Now he's like, dance for me, boy, dance for me. He telling Devin Haney when Devin Haney had to fight Jojo Diaz that he wanted an all-action fight, pushing for Devin Haney not to be a boxer, but to be more of an action fighter and push forward. And Devin Haney done that. And still, even he had to admit that Devin Haney had the best performance. But the name that he said he wanted to fight, after watching Devin fight, Tank Davis fight, Lomachenko didn't even fight yet. And that was the guy that he declared that he wanted to fight next. Listen, John, I'm telling you, son, when I can read into these people, just believe me next time, champ. Just believe me. I don't know what decision he's going to make, but I'm telling you right now, this is not acting like a person that is a man of their word. This is acting like a person that told you, you know what, if I hit the lottery, I'm going to be good. You know, I ain't going to change. I'm going to be down with my homeboys. And as soon as he hit the lottery, man, he put the shades on. Man, I'm the top dog. Y'all need me. What? Huh? Y'all broke, right? He get to calling his boys broke now. Because he made it, now he calling his boy broke. What you mean? I'm the one driving the Bentley. You ain't put me in that? What you got? A '04 Honda? Huh? Civic? You want a Dodge Shadow. They don't even make that no more. A Dodge Shadow don't even have a shadow anymore. And you driving one. Yeah. That's Kambosos, man. He completely switched up like lights on, lights off. Let's go. Look at him. He damn right. The biggest and the best challenger. The ones that actually have a real set of big nuts, not big egos and lies, who step up to the plate and steal. Jeez! Oh, okay. I thought of Dan Rayford. So that George Kambosos is taking a shot at Devin Haney. Damn right, the biggest and the best challengers. Man, get out of it. Listen, Kambosos, bro, you are not making yourself look good, man. You're not. Once you lose, and your fans see all this shit right now, your fans might ride with you because you're from Australia, mate. They're gonna ride with you. They're gonna support you and do all that stuff. But if you lose after all this stuff, they're gonna drop you, bro. They're gonna bring all this up. If you fight Ryan Garcia, Lomachenko, and you lose, they're gonna drop you like a bad habit. They're gonna say, listen, he was ducking Devin anyway. We know Devin's gonna win, so he was just chasing the check, and he got at least he got the most money. And to be honest, in my opinion, I don't think he's going to get the most money with those guys. I don't even think it's about money with those guys. I think in order for Devin Haney to seal the Kambosos fight, he will have to pay double what anybody else. Let's say Top Rank is saying, hey, for Lomachenko, we'll give you $4.5 million, right? If Devin came with 7, it's not good enough. Devin will have to come with like $9 or $10 million, double what he's gonna get from somebody else, to twist his arm to even be like, yeah, I think Devin's the front runner, but he might have to sell some more jewelry. In my opinion, he's playing Devin. You know, if I was Devin, listen, I wouldn't do it, man. I wouldn't do it right now. He's trying to make you dance, boy, dance. That's what he's pulling. He ain't making no offers, but he just turned it down. Everything what it sound like. I don't know. But guys, listen, man. That's it. Dan Rayford talking about Devin. Let me click. Dan Rayford talking about Dazn don't want anything to do with Haney fighting George Kambosos. And if that's true, that is absolutely bad business for Dazn. Ryan Garcia has not even gave you guys a fight. Every time he had something scheduled, every time he talked about doing something, something always came up to where he couldn't perform. Devin Haney has always showed a willingness to fight the biggest and the best. And now, after all this time, it can finally pay off. You guys can have the undisputed champion on your network. If you guys lose out to Lomachenko, who's on top rate, or cut some backdoor deal with Ryan Garcia, where he fights some cab driver and then fight Ryan Garcia, I think you guys are making a big mistake. But hey, what do I know? I'm just a YouTuber talking boxing. Comment below, subscribe to the channel, and as always, here is what's blazing sports.